For our next section, to sort of expand on the physics of basic kinematics, we have a situation, if you look in your workbook module, this is question number 8, and what is happening is the woman is able to row straight across in a northerly direction at 4 kilometers an hour, but there's a current. The water is moving in this direction eastward at 3 kilometers an hour. And the question says, can you calculate her speed, her actual speed or velocity as she travels across the river? From vector analysis, we know that if this represents her velocity across the river, and we know that this is going to be 4 kilometers per hour, we know that by vector analysis we could take this red arrow and slide it along to become the blue arrow. So officially, this is also the 4 kilometers per hour in our vector analysis. And what do we know? That combining these two terms, this will create a net velocity vector, which I'm calling v sub t, or the total velocity. And you can simply see that by Pythagoras, that the solution simply becomes a Pythagoras question. So v sub t squared will be 3 squared plus 4 squared, and you can see that that will give you 16 plus 9. I've kind of reversed those for you. So v sub t squared is equal to 25. And what is the answer? Her net velocity is going to be 5 kilometers per hour across the river. And they also asked something else. They said, can you find the angle at which she's going to cross the river? Now, you should know your cosine rules. So cosine of this angle is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So cosine of theta is the adjacent, which you know to be 3. The hypotenuse is 5, equal to 0.60. And can you calculate this angle theta? Can you solve? Well, you know that. You know how to do that. Theta is equal to the inverse cos of 0.60. And can you do that in degrees? We can do an approximation. We know that it would be at least 53.1 degrees. And there's your solution. So this is a way to determine a velocity vector. Current is going that way. She's trying to travel that way. What is the net? You will have some sort of angle towards which you will cross the river. Now the second part I've left for you to do. They're asking how long will it take for her to cross the river. And again, that will be t is equal to s over v. I know you can handle that. So that is our solution. Very nice question.